Sorry for yawning straight away. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. Did it again now. I'ma let the be. Hello, friends. Hello and welcome to the show. Let me tweet. We are live. How is everybody doing? How is your RTGs going? We're live. Haaland, player of the month, RTG. Arsenal, RTG. Rush, baby. Hello, friends. Just be patient. Early bird gets the worm. But the late bird eats the bird that's already eaten the worm. So, yeah. You're off school? Not good news, is it? That's not good news. I know RTG doing great. Pat Bellingham from Elite 2 squad battles. GG's. So not happy. Very happy, not gonna lie. Yeah, nice. Have an Evo Jesus. I haven't, mate. Well, I've barely played the game in spite of not playing the game. I've been doing so much of the objectives crap to get videos, and like I've barely actually played the game. How's my so rare weekend? Could have been better. Been good, but it could have been better. Your first in contender advanced tutorial. GG's, man. Well done. That is very nice. This is early for me. Well, this is early for you from me, but it's not early for me. My sleep schedule has changed dramatically over the last 3 weeks since my kids have gone back to school. So now I get up at 7 a.m. every morning. Well, obviously 7 a.m. in the morning, because if it was 7 a.m. in the evening, that would be weird. But yeah, I get up at 7 o'clock every morning, do the school routine with the kids, take the kids to school, get home. And I was thinking about like not streaming and just getting the videos done off stream. But no, I want to stream. I've got a lot of like the boring grind to do, so you guys can keep me entertained through that. Thanks very much. How can the best league in the world have corrupt and incompetent referees? I don't think Michael Oliver was favouring Man City in any particular way yesterday. I know Man City fans seem to think that Oliver was favouring Arsenal, and Arsenal fans think Oliver was favouring City. I just think he's a terrible referee. I genuinely do. I just think he's an awful referee. He's got main character syndrome, man. He knows the TV cameras are on him, and he just made it about him, and it's just unnecessary, isn't it? Thoughts on a red card? Ludicrous. Just ludicrous. I would have been able to digest it if it was given for the barge on Bernardo Silva. If that was it, if it was for the foul, all right, fair enough, right? Like I thought it would have been a bit harsh, but you can't argue it. Fair enough. The fact that he came out and said that it was for delaying the restart of the game, he just didn't, did he? He just didn't. Did he kick the ball away? Yes, because Gabriel Martinelli was running down that left channel where he was, we're close to half time. We've got a counter-attack opportunity. And if you watch the way it transpires, as he puts the whistle to his lip and starts blowing, Trossard starts the kicking motion. At that point, Trossard's back's to the referee. At that point, Trossard can't see that he's about to blow. So he can't actually change his action. He can't actually change his action from kicking the ball. So I think it's a ludicrous red card. Ludicrous. Nepti Drum, thanks for the 16 months, brother. Oh, this could be a little seller. But he knew he had fouled Bernardo. Well, I mean that's up, but that's up to the ref to determine, isn't it? That's not up to him to determine for himself, right? Listen, like I say, guys, right? Like I know I'm speaking on the specific red card here right now. Michael Oliver, I don't care who you support, Arsenal or City. Michael Oliver is just a terrible referee, right? He just is. He's just terrible. He makes so many like strange calls and strange behaviour. Like, and then in my Sorare Discord, somebody said, "Oh, there should be about 10 or 12 minutes of injury time here," and I was thinking, "Wait, what?" I was thinking the ball's barely been out of play. So to even get like, what was it, 7 minutes? The ball was in play for 35 minutes in that second half. 35 minutes, which is more than any game ever this season so far. 35 minutes. 7 minutes of injury time. That means they are saying that Arsenal wasted 7 minutes. Okay, there was a few subs. You can account for some, a couple of minutes for the subs. There was probably a few instances where Arsenal were time wasting when the ball was out of play. But time wasting when the ball is in play is not the same thing. Like if David Raya comes for a corner, catches it and drops down, right, and just holds the ball on the floor for 6, 8, 10 seconds, he's not time wasting at that point. The ball's in play. You can't add on the stoppage time for the ball being in play but being held, right? So I don't know, man. Like for me, I thought it was going to be about 4 minutes. I thought 4 minutes would have been fair for the subs and then for a little bit of time wasting, because I'm not saying there wasn't any. But I thought 7 minutes was crazy. What's up, Safety Pal? The Timber situation, that's fine. That's fair enough, right? That's fine. He went down. He got the treatment. That you allow the time for that. That's what I mean. Like the subs and then the bits of time wasting that there was. I think 4 minutes was would have been reasonable. 5 minutes at a push. 7 minutes was crazy. 7 minutes was crazy. Timber went down injured, Calafiori went down injured, Rye went down injured, and Martinelli went down injured. Yeah, and Timber, Calafiori, and Martinelli all got subbed off. And it's fair to say as well, like when it comes to like injuries, some of them were in extra time, not before extra time. But anyway, look, at the very least, it was a spectacle, wasn't it? At the very least, it was a spectacle. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, like it would have been great if we had managed to hold on to that. It would have been insane. But also, if you would have asked any Arsenal fan before the game, would a draw be acceptable? The answer is just yes. You know, if we lose that game, we're 5 points behind City. That's a tough bridge to gap even this early. Drawing that game, we're only 2 points behind City now. We've already played City, Villa, and Spurs away, and we've already played Brighton once. Like we've covered off a lot of our more challenging games for the first half of the season already. Arsenal anti-football, 40% possession this season. Alex, do me a favour, since you're a bit of a stat man, right? Do me a favour. Oh, he's got to be worth a little bit. Do me a favour. Get me the amount of possession Arsenal have had when it's been 11v11 rather than 11v10. That's a more appropriate stat to give, rather than the stat that is skewed by the fact that we've had 2 games where we've had 45 to 55 minutes with 10 men. Maybe stop getting players sent off there. No, but you created this narrative, right? You said that Arsenal were playing anti-football because we've only had 40% possession this year. But I'm saying to you, the reason is because we've had 10 men. And now you're saying we'll stop getting players sent off. Then that's not how it works, mate. You can't come in with some like big ball like comment on the way Arsenal play and then retract when you get contested. I don't know why people are criticising the way Arsenal play second half. Literally 10 men against best team in the world. Yeah. Like, what? Oh, we'll have a coin unlock at the end here. What do people expect Arsenal to have done? To have gone and lost like 7-1 or 7-2 just to prove that we're to prove that we're not, I don't know, that we've got big balls or whatever. Answer is 50.33. Thanks, Guillaume. What's wrong with that? Against Spurs, it was only 36%. Yeah, fair enough. But again, let's talk about the context of that Spurs game. Spurs had a lot of the ball in their own half. Spurs had a lot of the ball on the halfway line. Spurs did not have a lot of the ball. Like what? Again, what do people want? I'm not talking about Arsenal here. What do people want anybody to do? If a team's playing really passive and just holding the ball because they want you to press them to counter, are you just going to press them and let them counter? Of course you're not. You're just going to let them have the ball, wait for them to make a mistake, and then play your game. Gabriel may be the best player in the Premier off set pieces. I can't like guys. Last year, any of you guys that have been like watching me for a long time will attest to this. I know Saliba gets the plaudits because he's fast, he's silky, he can drive the ball out of defence, and his passing's good. In terms of an actual defender, I think Gabriel is the best defender in the Premier League right now. Like not even finally not even close. I think Gabriel is not a single defender in the Premier League gets Erling Haaland as riled up as Gabriel. Not a single defender. No one does it. Like Erling Haaland has got a weird disdain for Gabriel because he's good. Because he competes with him. Gabriel did bad at Haaland goal. Actually, I think it was Saliba's fault for the Haaland goal. Well, actually, it was Calafiori's fault for the Haaland goal. Calafiori missed the challenge and rushed into the challenge instead of being passive and letting them take the ball, right? That was the first problem. After that, Saliba got drawn out into the midfield and then came back to cover the space. He was at fault for the Haaland goal 100%. I mean, he just wasn't, was he? He just wasn't. Yeah, Gundogan pulled Saliba out of position and Calafiori missed the challenge. That's why the goal was scored. That's why the gap was there, not because of Gabriel. Gabriel was doing his job. Did I see Haaland throw the ball at Gabriel's head? Mate, different rules for City, innit? Different rules. If that doesn't go, like, listen, if we've all been hit in the head with a ball before, right? It's not the end of the world, okay? But there's a difference between the general act of play and you getting hit by the ball and somebody throwing the ball at your head. If that doesn't if that isn't violent conduct, I just don't know what is. I can't believe VAR didn't look at that. I can't believe it. Yeah, Calafiori's goal was banging, wasn't it? There aren't many ways to defend Haaland, and only a few defenders know how to. The guy's just insane. Crushes defenders' minds before the game and they get sweaty. Indeed. All right, mate. You don't know how Gabriel didn't react to it. I think he was just in his own mind, wasn't he? He had his shirt over his head. He had his back turned to Haaland. Violent conduct, but think about it, Jack. Right? If somebody in the game, like in a regular flow of play, picked up the ball and launched it at somebody's head, they would get sent off 100%. They just would. I think VAR wouldn't get involved because the ball isn't in play. Oh, maybe, yeah. Arsenal played with 10 like Real played with 11 against City. Fair enough. How many more trade pass spaces have I got here? 7. Trossard effed it for yous. Listen, I just don't think it's a red card, man. I don't think it's a red card. Again, we've been through it already, but for me, Trossard is already in the kicking motion when he's hearing the whistle. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that he got sent off for that. And again, I would be less bothered if there was intense consistency with the kicking the ball away thing. Even I can't remember what game I was watching this weekend where a player kicked the ball away, like in play. Oh, are they doing the? Oh, I might have to end stream, guys. I forgot they're changing my internet over today. Actually, I forgot, baby. How long is the internet going to take? No worries. It might only be a few minutes, guys. every player, every game kicks the ball away. Yeah, what the terminology as well of like delaying the restart can be interpreted so many ways, can't it? Because if the ball's coming towards you and you let it run past you instead of like stopping the ball, even though you haven't touched the ball, you could have, in theory, delayed the restart of the game by not touching the ball. So there needs to be like a clear understanding for both the referees, the players, and the viewers and the fans of what actually contributes to delaying the restart. When do I reckon they'll up price ranges? Yeah, who knows? Who knows, mate? This is EA. It's the fact there was no time left that makes it mad. It's not like the game went on for another 2 to 3 minutes after Trossard kicking it away. The resulting free kick was the last action of the half. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Arsenal's first goal shouldn't have stood. Wait, why not? They need to sort out price ranges. There's not a problem with price ranges for bronze cards, unfortunately. You genuinely don't think you're going to be able to qualify for champs this year? You will, mate. You will. It's only 3 wins from 5 games. You'll be fine. Bronzes ain't selling for you. It depends. Like, what I've found is major nations and major leagues are selling. So, like, even though this guy's not like selling, obviously, like these I wouldn't even try. Maybe this guy would try and sell for Syria. Bronze pack method, like day one, kits and badges were also selling. They're not anymore. But yeah, generally speaking, Spain, France, Italy, Brazil, England, Argentina. Maybe not Argentina. There's too many, but they're what's selling. And then managers. Managers are the biggest thing. You got the Brazilian managers and the French managers all sell. But here you go. I mean, like they're not selling for crazy, right? But because you get like 400 coins almost back now for discarding a full pack, you literally only have to sell 2 items at 200 coins or 1 item at 400 coins to make profit on a pack. Why not keep the bronzes in the club instead of discarding? I want the coins back. So this account here, actually, guys, is for Erling Haaland. I'd start a brand new account just to do his player of the month. Nigerian and Korean managers sell. Oh, there you go. So a couple more managers sell as well. Arsenal's first goal, they also took the free kick 10 to 15 yards away from where the foul took place. No, there was a second foul, I believe. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there was an initial foul and then a secondary foul like 15 yards away from it. Because the ref was standing on the point, which is why he called Walker to where he was standing, because that is where the foul was. I think the difference between City and Arsenal is if the roles were reversed, City went for the win. I don't think they would have, mate. City, if City were down to 10 men away at the Emirates and they were winning 2-1, I don't think they're going for the win. I don't necessarily think they're defending quite like Arsenal defended either, with like 6 across the back and 3 in front, but I don't think they're going for the win. Ronaldo moved the ball from where the tackle was to where it was taken, so it was his own fault. Ronaldo literally carried the ball to where we took the free kick from. If people want to blame anyone, blame him. Arsenal, anytime they play City, do a low block though. Yeah, it seems to be like, listen, again, it's about Arteta understanding what he can do and what he can't do. Arteta understands that he probably can't go toe-to-toe with City on a complete skill level. Their team's just too good. They've got the best players on earth, right? So when it comes to how do you play away to City, a low block and then taking your chances, playing for set pieces and scoring from them just has to be the play. And although Calafiori's goal wasn't from a direct set piece, it was from a set piece, right? It was from the free kick on the halfway line. So we scored 2 goals from set pieces. Like, I think just understanding your own team and understanding your opponent's team is a big part of why we play a low block against City, but we didn't against Villa. right? Like we did against Spurs because we knew they'd have possession. We didn't against Brighton, not at least until we went down to 10. Parking the bus 2-1 up is going for the win. Yeah, it is, yeah. Walker could have got back quicker, but it's still Michael Oliver being incompetent. All right, I need to sell these players I've got in the club now and start building into the second team. You can go. Have I done the? Yeah, I have. Yeah, first 10 to 15 minutes was a bit hairy for Arsenal. City were much the better team. And I thought, especially after that first goal went in, I thought we're going to get our pants pulled down here. But no, we did well. We did very well. I've got no more trade pass space left. I want to keep all the bronzes to show what I sold. Should I do the Evo while it's glitched or wait? Yeah, is that the CDM++ one? I'd probably wait. Roger getting injured, effed it. Yeah, that was tough. That wasn't it? What's glitch about it? If they already have CDM+, it doesn't give CDM++. I'll have a video for player roles, Dominic, in the coming days, yeah. If I sold my Rodri, no, I haven't, man. Like, it's just going to have to be one of those ones where I use him next season instead as a classic card in season. If it is 9 months, of course. If it's only like a shorter injury, then happy days. It looks like it might be a long one though, because Satonio just bought one for 600. Yeah, Ter Stegen's out for 9 months as well. I'm like, that's the biggest pain for me, because I'm going to have to replace him. Rodri, I've got enough cover to just use elsewhere, but Ter Stegen is out now for 9 months. He won't be back till next season, and who knows if next season he'll even be a Barcelona goalkeeper anymore. He might go like Saudi or something like that, which would just be devastating. But although now that he's just got into the German national team as number 1 goalkeeper, I don't know if he'd go to Saudi. Yeah, crazy. The goalkeeper scores this weekend were mad, weren't they? Serious pain. Yeah, for Ter Stegen, I've got 2 rares and 2 limiteds. It's just like I nearly sold them like a few weeks ago as well. I nearly sold them because I wanted to buy Courtois, and I was eventually going to sell Ter Stegen, as part of the rebuild of the gallery, but not now. Not now. What account is this? So this is Haaland Player of the Month account. I wanted to do an SBC, not an SBC, an RTG around Haaland to show people that you can get him even day one, like not difficult. I just need to build the next team now. I need to see what I need to do and go and build the next team to go and get the packs. Neuer getting subbed during the warm-up before the game. Courtois own goal. Alisson out. Trent Ter Stegen injury. Donnarumma out. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? And then you got loads of goalkeepers scoring 100 points as well. I think it's worth. If Rodri's got a long-term injury, like if Rodri's got an injury that's not season-ending, but only like 1, 2, 3 months out, I would wait until he's like forgotten about. I'd wait probably a month, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Then it'd be a good time to pick him up. Yeah, what have I got to do? One of the things I've got to do. HB, thanks for the 23 months, man. Purple Trader, thanks for the 17. Bricky King with the Prime, appreciate that. Cyclops with the 4 months, thank you. The Joe Morley with 100 biddies. Roberto Carlos out of a moment subjective 100k pack, GG's. And Lauritsen with the 11. Morning bought Pena a few days ago. Sucks that Ter Stegen got injured, but got to look at it from the bright side. And listen, this is another thing that I've just not done well in my gallery, is I should have had an Iñaki Pena, shouldn't I? Just should have. There's no reason to not have him. If handcuffing your goalkeepers is so valuable. Dan, thanks for the 30 months, bro. Yeah, what have I got? I want to do, obviously, the goals and assists, the bronze and silver squad mastery, the goals and the assists, and then the league mastery. And I want to do rush. I might play some rush now, actually. Guys, if you want to drop in with me, drop in with me. Because I just need to get the packs from it. They haven't brought the one back from yesterday, have they? How long for? 20 minutes, half an hour. When now? Okay. All right, guys. I'm not going to play Rushed right now. I will be back. I'm back out of this. No. I'll be back in about an hour or so. 30 minutes to an hour. I'm having my internet changed over today, and I completely forgot. I should have waited to start streaming until after that. But yeah, I will be back.